state legislature is back in session and they're not wasting any time moving on several key priorities. Let's catch up with South Maui Representative Tina Wildberger to find out what's been happening during the first 2 weeks of the new session.
Aloha Maui, I'm Representative Tina Wildberger, back to share mana'o about what's going on at the state legislature. We're already back in session. Opening day was January 19th and will finish up on May 5th. For the first time ever, legislators and the public can participate remotely. That's why I'm joining you from beautiful Maui. Today, I'll highlight legislation already on the move. The Senate has already had 2 hearings on its minimum wage bill, SB 2018. It's being fast-tracked and it will cross over to the House for action next week. The House has its own minimum wage bill, HB 2510. Both raise the minimum wage to $18 an hour. The biggest difference is the Senate's bill reaches 18 by 2026 and the House's doesn't reach 18 until 2030. But it does increase the TIP credit for employers and includes an earned income, household, and dependent tax credits for workers. My own minimum wage bill provides a robust tip credit for high-tipped employees among the other 30 bills moving through the legislature. The Senate bill on Red Hill has just had its first hearing and is also moving quickly. This issue involves corroded, leaking fuel tanks that sit directly above Oahu's aquifer. It's important because it could set a precedent for other military sites across Hawaii. It's historic because the state has rarely been bold enough to tell the military it can't pollute our land. The major differences between the House and Senate Red Hill bills: Senate Bill 2172 creates a half-mile buffer zone around aquifers, and House Bill 2514 limits maximum capacity to 100,000 gallons per tank. The House Majority Caucus package includes a bunch of exciting bills. At long last, HB 2511 will make a $600 million appropriation to the Hawaiian homelands. It was going to create a special fund for Hawaiian homelands to enable Hawaiians who have been on the wait list to acquire a residence and enable DHHL to fulfill its fiduciary duties. HB 2512 extends the Ohana Zone's pilot program until 2026 with a $30 million appropriation. HB 2513 makes a $150 million appropriation to the Rental Housing Revolving Fund for working families. HB 2515 requires the Department of Health to establish a laboratory to test disease, air, and water quality with funding. This bill will address both Red Hill and pandemic testing insufficiencies. And finally, the House package includes a couple of resolutions about decommissioning Red Hill, creating a special committee for oversight. If you want to participate, create an account at www.capital.hawaii.gov. From the comfort of your home, you can submit testimony and track bills that move through our legislative process. If you need help, please contact my office or the public access room. Mahalo and a hui ho, wear your mask, and get boosted.
That's a lot going on.